Live on air Friday night. That's correct. Friday night live with Archibald Chesterfield III. It doesn't get sweeter, doesn't get nicer than that. Let me say that to you, fuckaroonies. It doesn't get sweeter, it doesn't get nicer, it doesn't get better than that. And ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? So I just wanted to say, guys, this is the ArchieLuxury live Friday night live, man. Friday night live, broadcasting around the world, fuckers. Broadcasting around the world. So very, very, very proud to be broadcasting. Blue Shirt Buddha's there. Tanzeel is there. It's going to be an amazing evening. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Guys, it's, I got to tell you, man, it is absolutely the wristwatch industry, man, oh man, the week in review. Rodent 1 has survived. Very good. He's battle scarred and bleeding. That little fucker, don't worry. He's been hurt, man. And what else has happened? Let me tell you. Let me give you the drum. Let me give you the drum. A 40-gallon drum. Let me give you the drum. He is battle scarred and bleeding. He's got to put that white ointment on. You know, that white ointment on. $10 from Tanzeel. AC3, I sent you a text. Please pull up the photograph and discuss with the punters if the picture helps me quantify as an international YouTube celebrity like the Puerto Rican. Yes, sir. It's yes, sirree there. That was a very, I'm just, let me just send that now to myself. I'll send that now. I'm emailing that to myself because it's just how it goes there. Okay, sending it. Yes, first class, United Airlines. United breaks guitars. Don't forget that. Don't travel with your Taylor guitar. Don't travel with a Taylor by United. United dislike. They throw guitars. You know it. You saw it. It all happens. So let's have a look here. This is the Tanzeel. Tanzeel the man. Tan the man. Let's bring the screen up. Let's bring her up now, guys. Let's bring it up on the screen. International first class travel. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Tan the man. There we go. Tanzeel. He is traveling first class. Seat 3E. 3E. There we go. Very, very premier access international. And he's wearing the ceramic no date. Beautiful. Absolute. Look at that solid end links on this baby here. That is the way, Tanzeel. That is the way to travel, man. That is how to do it, man. That's what you do. You jump on the tin can and you jump on that tin can and off you go. Very cool indeed, Tan. Tan the man. I got to tell you, man. I've had a, how has my week been there? It's been a trying week. It's always very trying on the ArchieLuxury channel there. It's always hard. It's always difficult. Nothing is fucking easy on the ArchieLuxury channel. It's difficult. I'm trying my best to bring you third and fourth rate content. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying my best to bring you the best. Tan the man. I've been having some weird dreams lately. I'm dreaming about getting a third Patek. So I got to tell you, Tan has got the 5196. Yankee Doodle, $2. Are there any Patek dealers in Africa? Of course they do. The Mugabe regime is a huge Patek fan. Also that Zuma, President Zuma, he's a huge Patek wearer. Most African leaders love their luxury goods. They love their luxury goods. That's right. Yes, yes, they are huge fans of the brands. Yes, of course. Africa, Tanzil, $5. AC3. Would you entertain a one-on-one collaboration with the rodent to discuss jingly-jangly bracelets, 33mm APs, and proper video posture? You betcha. I would gladly do that. I have written to Brian. I've written to Brian and asked him. I want to do a collab. I want to do a collab. That's right. I've already asked the boss man. No point going to rodent. You go to the boss man. You go to the boss man. You don't go to the employee. You go to the employer. I've already sent that request. I've already sent that request through, man. I've already done it. Yes, sirree. And I got to tell you, Tanzil, AC3. Yeah, no, we've done that one. Okay. Yeah, man, I got to tell you, I'm dreaming about more Patek Philippe's. More Patek Philippe's. That's what I want. One is not enough. Two is not enough. One is not enough. Two is getting there. Three is even better. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I love Patek Philippe. Doggy the dog, $2. Michael Antonio, get fucked. Oh, I don't know what this is about. Michael's they're good fans, loyal viewers on this channel. I gotta tell you, man, it is fantastic to be here. I love my Fridays. I book them out. I book them out to do these shows. Believe it or not, Ronan too had an interesting interview. He went to lunch with, well, he said he went to lunch with Rolex. Yeah, he did. It was a dealer event. They had some marketing guy from Rolex there. I mean, come on, man. Tanzil, $10. AC3. The retired East Ender watch dealer Paul Pluto-Thorpe is now charging for his watch knowledge on Patreon. Should the punters buy in or stick to the Paul Pluto channel? Well, I give this advice for free. I'm actually starting a series, How to Be a Mini Dealer. We'll be discussing all sorts of things. It is coming. How to Be a Mini Dealer. I am going to teach that series there. Definitely. It's all coming, man. I'm doing it for free. But Paul Thorpe, he's an okay guy. I don't mind Thorpe. Yankee Doodle, $2. Would you have bought the 5296 in yellow gold? Hey, at the price I paid, I would bought it in any metal. Sector dial or a different color. Personally, my number one choice is white gold for that piece. I think the elegant, simple Calatravas look best in white gold. The 5196 that Tan the man's got, it looks great. And I gotta tell you, man, I gotta tell you, the other thing is I think the more complicated ones look really good in yellow gold. I like my annual calendar in yellow. I like the world time in yellow. CraigShip.com, $10. Bitcom just passed 10,000. Hold. Have a strong hand. Thank you, Craig Ship. Craig Ship, what a master photographer. He loves a bit of shutter flutter. Shutter flutter, fuckers. Matthew Paul, £2. Vintage UG, pole router, opinion, even in gold plate. Avoid. Universal Geneve. Oh, that is a soft brand, man. Just avoid the whole thing. Avoid. John Rambo, $2. Hot to be a mini dealer. Weight loss reboot. You betcha. We'll be rebooting after singers. I'm going to Singapore. How many Singaporeans am I meeting up with? Not any. It's fucked. Singapore has been a huge disaster. The sellout performances are no longer on the cards. Yep, that's right. Loudmouth, you are on my fridge. I accidentally covered it in one video. Then I realized, fuck, you'd paid for that space. I touched up your little Loudmouth Tim sign. It is on the fridge and kicking. It's on the fridge and kicking. By the way, Gary's Garage, Gaz's Garage, he's on the fridge. Guys, he's fucking paying me money. You better go over there and subscribe. Gary's Garage, because, man, I looked at the numbers. He's not getting any fucking... None of you fuckers like automobile. I mean, he's a cool guy. Just subscribe to humor me, please. Tanzil, $5. AC3, if one of the Cardinals were to copy you and buy a two-tone bluesy, would you request they pay penance to the pontiff, Paul Pluter? No, anyone's allowed to buy. They can buy whatever they like. If they like the same watch I got, man, that's I don't have the exclusive. You can buy whatever you want there. If you want to buy a bluesy, buy a bluesy. No problems with that at all. It's a great watch. I think the pre-ceramic bluesy is a bit of a. It's one of the bargains. It was one of the fair price. Everything else is shot up. I think they're okay. MT Bone, $2. What type of steel Daytona price do you just opt for gold? Oh, man. The ceramics, the prices they're going for in Australia is about 30,000 Australian dollars. And for 30,000, you could almost get a second-hand gold Daytona. I mean, fuck. When it's... I'd rather have the gold one. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. I think it's a better investment. Blue shirt, but $2. Whatever happened to Samantha and Biscuit? Yes, that is the series. Samantha and Biscuit. Whatever happened? I've got to do that. Samantha and Biscuit. Biscuit, of course, is the dog, because the boyfriend, it didn't really matter. It's all about her. So, yeah, I've got to work on that. We've got Dave Coffrey, $10. What is more overpriced and why on the grey market? The Patek Philippe Aquanaut, the 5167A-001. That's the steel with rubber strap. Or the 11650LN. That's the Daytona with the ceramic bezel. What is more overpriced? I reckon they're... To be honest with you, I think the Patek is actually probably the more overpriced. Okay, if I was to buy one, I would probably go for the Daytona. I'm a bit worried the Patek market's a bit small. Pateks are very hard to sell because very limited market, very small. Not that many rich fuckers around. Not many rich people around. Okay, so I personally, if I was to pick one of those two there, I would say I'd rather go. I'd put my money into the steel Daytona. I think that's probably more a safer investment. Safer, but the Aquanaut, fuck, they're hot. I can't believe it. Woody New Yorker, $2. AC, your views on the Sin 104. I'm keen to buy it. Avoid. Sin is a dog shit brand. Sin. Now, Sin originally... Sin bought the rights to the Navi Timer from the bankrupt Breitling estate. That's what they did. They bought the rights. Okay, so that's Sin's claim to fame. And then they got fucked over. Now, the 104 is a classic pilot's watch. It is a classic pilot's watch. Quite a nice pilot's watch. I'll just bring up a screenshot of it now. There we go. It's quite a nice pilot's watch. Classic day-date pilot's watch from Zin. Would I get one? No! Avoid! Don't buy these. Okay? I would highly recommend you Look, Zin is kind of a bullshit brand. I can't look. It's up to you. They're a cool subby. You know, it's got that middle tier there. Zin, I honestly avoid. That's my advice. Stock price. Avoid. Buy Rolex. Buy Rolex. Sorry, Woody. I just Zin. It's just sorry. I'm sorry, Woody. I am sorry. Yankee Doodle, $2 everyday watch. Air King or Explorer 1. Both amazing. Both amazing. Personally, if I had a choice, I'd go Explorer 1. 39mm Explorer 1. That's just my views there. Tanzil, $5. AC3. There are rumors that you never owned the Holy Trinity at the same time. Is that true? No, I did. The Vacheron was absent in the Archie 5. No, it was. Oh, it was actually. Yes. No, that was the pre-Archie 5. That was the pre-Archie 5 error. That's right. I will show you this. Yeah, no. That was pre-Archie 5, man. That was pre-Archie 5. That was a different error. No. I can. Let me see if I've got the pic here. Let me just find it. Find it. Have I got this pic? Let's have a look. No. I did. I used to have this pic. I'm just trying to find it, guys. Just give me one moment. Where the fuck did I put this fucking thing? Pick a pocket up. Jesus, guys. Look, the Archie 5 did not include the Vacheron. That's correct. I had the AP and I had the paddock. 2 paddocks. But I'd already sold. That's correct. That was prior. I had the little Vacheron dress watch. 33mm. It had to go. I got a great deal on it. I sold it for a massive profit. And in hindsight, it hasn't really gone anywhere, which is true. I'm sorry. It really hasn't gone anywhere strong. It's actually fucking flat, okay? It's flat, man. It's flatlined, okay? It needs mouth to mouth, okay? That's what it fucking needs is mouth. I'm finding the picture. I'm in the right area. Just give me one moment. Find this fucking thing. Here we go. Yes. Now, this was the collection prior to the Archie. Hello, who we got here? Oh, they just disappeared. Thank you very much there. Okay, we're going to share this photo because I want to show you this is prior to the Archie 5. There you go. That was when I had the Vacheron. This was the collection. I had 8 pieces. That's probably one of the most I've had at one time at one stage, you know. So I had, if we look at that photo, there we go. That's the Holy Trinity. I had the VC, I had the paddock 5107, and I had the little Audemars, and I also had a quartz Royal Oak as well. But fuck, do you really count quartz? I don't think you can. So that was the 3. There you go. That is the 3. That is the photo. You can see the photo there. Okay, guys. There you go. So that hopefully that will put it all to rest there. So it was very very cool there. Now we're going back to Louis Toledo, $5 Arch. What would you get if you sold the Zenith? Yes! You know what I'd buy? Rolex, please! I'd buy a Rolex Explorer 1. That's what I would love to get back. I miss that watch. I really do miss it. I wish I could get rid of the Zenith. Yes, I do. Woody, New Yorker, $2. Crappy has started his eBay stream on your fame. Hey, that's okay. That's how it goes, man. Yankee Doodle, $2. Gotta go, gentlemen. Yankee, see you later, man. Tanzil, $5. AC3 is Jin's factory in Judong offering to replace the rotor on your Patek Philippe World chime or just get you a replacement. It's Rooted Rotor. It's Rooted Rotor. We're going to Singers to sort that out. Oh, cool. We got a nice donation here. Okay, we got Matthew Paul, £2. Opinion on the 34 to 35 millimeter vintage like steel Pan Omega. I love them. I love them. Yes, that is the era and the size. I love them. Absolutely nice, but they're a bit fucking small. They're kind of like in gold. I think that I know. I got a friend of mine who's got one with a beads of rice bracelet, minty condition. Well, sort of minty, as good as you can get, because they're all bracelets, all fall to bits. Solid gold, yes, I love them. Yes, yes, but the steel ones, less so. Steel ones, less so. Hello, Clivers, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Hey, Rooted Rotor. I got a Rooted Rotor repair service. Rooted Rotor.
Well, you know, I was kind of thinking about that.
Yes.
Well, you know how they say that, you know how they say how watches are really supposed to reflect the personalities of their owners?
No, I never heard that before.
Yeah, that actually, kind of like dogs, that watches should reflect who you really are.
It's
or at least
broken. It's broken and lazy. There you go. It's perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say, you get a Patek Philippe that refuses to work. That's like the perfect Archie piece if I ever heard it.
Yes. Very quickly. Car Fund, $20, Archie. I was in Tokyo and the Rolex store had no steel sports. Shocker. I will break news for your channel. The Omega store I tried on a Speedmaster Professional and they offered me 5% discount because of the 50th anniversary. That's fucking, that's Tokyo for you. The Japanese do not like to discount. They're they really look down on people who haggle. That's Chinese who like to haggle. Yeah, it's just how they do things. Patrick Sose, $5. I've seen an Omega telescopic pusher Speedmaster 2 possibly on the market, only 50 made, worth looking at. Look, I got to be honest with you. Have you heard of that model, Clive?
No, I have not.
No, I understand. It's actually, I think it was on the Speedmaster Mark II. It kind of looks like that. It's the telescopic pusher Speedmaster 2. Big deal. Big deal. Rolex has had a number. Look, you're really pulling at straws there because the honest truth is, so what? So what? It's just to do with the pusher. It's to do with the pusher. I've actually got a photo of it here. It's to do with
super chats abound.
Okay. Big deal on the pushers. Who fucking cares? Who really cares? It may be worth a bit more, but it's just crazy. Okay, super chats abound there. Jesus Christ, we've got Tanzil, Tan the Man, $10. Omega has officially beaten Rolex with the watch that has reached the deepest depth in the marina chance. It's the DSSD, a brick that's going to sink to the bottom of the sea in price now too.
Nope.
I don't think it really matters. I think Omega is too late to the party. See, Omega is like that girl who wants to beat, you know, the cheerleader. And when she finally does, no one gives a shit. And that's kind of like what happened to Omega remember when Omega ran back to NASA and said, we've got a Mark II, we've improved the Speedmaster for you. And they said, we don't fucking care.
You know, we're not going to spend our taxpayers' money to do your goddamn marketing.
No, well, they came back with a better watch, you know, the Mark II. They said, we've improved it for you guys. They said, we don't give a fuck. We just use the one that's been certified. See you later. Don't call us, we'll call you. And the Swiss were very upset because they'd actually put a lot of money into the Speedmaster Mark II, and they didn't get any of the attention that they wanted.
Now, there's also a super chat from WikiLeaks, which is the thing. I'll let you get to that one. Then that brings me to the second thing I want to discuss.
Yes, Wiki Watch Leaks. These guys here are leaking stuff. I've been supplying them with info as well. Archie, remind these rodents that we are on them. Yes, Wiki Watch Leaks. He is leaking all sorts of stuff.
No, okay, but let me point out something out. Now,
Yeah.
Wiki Watch Leaks has released a video naming me as Rodent 3.0. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, isn't rodential nomenclature, isn't that a pontifical privilege only?
Well, look, I got to be completely honest with you, Clive. I have seen the video, which I must admit wasn't very flattery to you. But at the end of the day, all I care about is the money. And I have said this to WikiLeaks as well. The only thing I care about is the money. So as long as that keeps rolling in.
Therefore, for me to be Rodent 3.0, I think he needs to super chat you to pronounce, for you to pronounce me as Rodent 3.0.
Exactly.
That's the point I'm getting to.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Clive's quite as rodent-like as yet. He's
well,
kind of
now what Archie is saying though is that will cost you more money to have him pronounce me as Rodent 3.0. That's what you're saying, right?
Exactly. Oh. Fist watches $2. Is the used Omega market as flat as TGV's lungs? Look, certain Omegas are okay. The Speedmasters, vintage Speedmasters, that market is actually quite strong. A lot of the fashion Omegas, they're fucked. A lot of the gold-plated Omegas, fucked. Vintage Omegas, a lot of them are fucked unless it's sports. Even things like the Flightmaster, that was probably one of Omega's most complicated manual-wide 861-based movements. Fucked. The only thing you can... Omega is really... It's Rolex. The market is Rolex, unless it's vintage Speedmaster. Tanzeal, $5. Clyde, which of the following works? Paul Pluter's Paddock Philippe Rota, the Paul Pluter weight loss program.
Well, okay, I do have an answer. Of the three, I would have to say Paul Pluter, and here's why: because Paul Pluter is pumping out quality contents to like 4 or 5 channels. Now, I grant you, it's all the same content, slightly repackaged.
Slightly repackaged, yes. Thank you. I'm glad you've acknowledged that. That's very kind.
Now, it's not a whole lot of effort, but of the three, yeah, we're talking microns here.
Yes.
Now, what do you think? Now, what do you think about the videos from both? Oh, by the way, so what Wiki Watch Weeks? If you want, how much do you think it would cost Wiki Watch Weeks to officially have me listed as Rodent 3.0?
I reckon we could do that for $50.
Also, that will really piss off Jen.
Yes. Now, I got to tell you, man, I noticed Rodent 2.0. I was just saying he went to Rolex for lunch. Well, he didn't quite. He wasn't invited to an exclusive lunch with Rolex. It was an exclusive lunch with Rolex, but it was a dealer. It was a dealer shindig. Okay, let's not forget that.
But you're overlooking the most important part. He's actually done an invaluable service to the watch community.
What's that?
He went and had lunch with him when he had the flu.
And yes. And the other thing is he didn't ask any pressing or hard questions.
Yeah, but he gave them the flu. I mean, that counts.
He didn't secretly record anything. He was pretty shitty, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like, you know that guy, Forrest. You know, who's that guy? You know who? Frost. David Frost. He interviewed Nixon.
Right.
You gotta ask the nasty questions. You've got to ask. There's no point going, oh, Mr. Nixon, you've been a good president, and talking about good old times on the golf course. You gotta ask the difficult questions.
Yeah, I mean, you're not afraid to ask the difficult questions. I mean,
exactly.
if you see what appears to be an Asian woman in a dress, you're not afraid to start off with, are you pre-op or post-op?
Exactly. Louis Toledo, $5. Thoughts on the Snoopy Speedmaster? It seems to hold its value. Yes, the Snoopy does. The Alaska Project is another one that I quite like. But I got to be honest with you, I'd be very careful. The bubble can burst. These limited editions, it can go all nasty. And knowing Omega, they'll bring out another limited edition Snoopy, rebranded a little bit different to They want to maximize what they get. So don't ever forget that. Omega is not your friends. WikiLeaks, $2.99. Rodent 2 had a dig at Rodent 1. Check our vid. Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
Did you get the MT Bone one or not?
MP Bone. MT Bone. Oh, Archie, there is an opening on the Watchbox show. What's happened? Is there an opening? What happened? Who's left?
Josh. Josh left. The werewolf.
Oh, where's he gone?
Florida.
Why is he leaving?
I don't know exactly. I don't know if it has anything to do with TGV being there or not.
I didn't mind him.
No, I actually like Josh and Jason. I thought Josh was cool as fuck.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah, he had a good sense of humor, too.
Yeah.
Now actually, well, no, never mind. I better keep. I don't want to spill the beans on anything. But one of the things I've heard a couple of channels say.
Yes.
About the Rolex, they expect Mark claims to have a mole inside of Rolex.
Yes.
So what do you think about the whole? Why the fuck are people? I've got people texting me when they. Okay, you guys see I'm on a goddamn show right now.
I got to tell you, I think honestly, the problem is it's not Rolex, it's the Chinese. The mainland Chinese are buying all the steel sports.
So you're saying if Rolex even makes more money?
Well, even if they made more watches,
you're saying if they make more watches, the Chinese will just suck them all up.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're the #1 tourist of the world now. It's not the Americans. It's not the Japanese. It's the Chinese. They're going everywhere. Everywhere. They're the ones with the money now.
Well,
There's a lot of poor Chinese. Most people in China are poor, but small percentage are up and coming middle class. They want to travel. It's the bane of Europe. They dislike the Chinese. They dislike, that's the #1 hated tourist is the Chinese.
Now, what do you think? Well, how do you sign off on it? Do you think they're going to floodgates going to open and Rolexes will once it become available, or you don't think that's going to be happen?
No. Look, Rolex itself there, even if they doubled supply, I don't think it would make any difference.
No.
When I say double supply of steel sports. No point doubling supply of Datejust. Justin Bailey, £5.
I disagree.
What's more likely to flood? Rolexes on the market, plagiarisms against Watchbox, or AC3's toilet after a beef and reef? Good
Number 3.
comment. Yes.
Number 3. Number 3 or number 2, depending on how you look at it.
Look, realistically,
number 3 is about to overflow with number 2.
Exactly. I got to tell you the truth there. I really think.
Hey, wait. Has anyone paid you to take a drink yet?
No. I am a bit thirsty.
Oh, guys, come on! Look, we know a sober Archie is a boring Archie, guys.
A boring Archie, and I've got the whiskey just sitting here, just sitting there too, waiting to go.
Pay him to drink, and guys.
WikiLeaks $3. We heard claims Squally now want in at Watchbox. Interestingly enough, Squally is in bed.
Let's cover this next one first. We can come back to it. $5, Tanzil, sorry. Drink up, big boy.
Thank you. The Squally, I got to tell you, you notice they also dumped. Oh, Alex TG, $20. Drink up. Blue shirt Buddha, drink up, Pontiff. Thank you. Louis Toledo, Arch, how much per shot of whiskey and how much for pizza? We're looking at $10 a shot, and with pizza, $50 for pizza, because I'll get a pizza. Yes, I will, definitely. And garlic bread. Fuck that diet.
You gotta have the garlic bread with the pizza.
Here we go. We got John Rambo, $5. Should the Lord Mayor of Brisbane convert Oxley High to an open park for toilet Shenanigans, like in the day, instead of Victoria Park, have a drink. Yes, I got to tell you, Oxley High is no longer. It's bulldozed. It's gone. I got to make another follow-up video. Once security goes, I'll be there. Chip Wong, $2. Archie horn removal update. By the way, fuck Craig ship. Yeah, the doctor told me to keep them. The doctor said keep them, and they're trademarked. They're on the fridge. At the moment, they are on the refrigerator. They are trademark. I'm trademark pending at the moment.
Okay. Now let me talk to the channel real quick. Now, guys, I personally think you're approaching this from the wrong way. I think you'd have better luck super chatting the horns to discard Archie.
Alex TG, $10. Archie, which one of your birth year Playboys would be the equivalent of a daily beta? Thank you very much there. The daily beta, the Playboys. Yes, I love those Playboys. I really do. I got to tell you, Clive, I think the Chinese, if they're buying up, they just want luxury goods, luxury goods, luxury goods.
Very, very, very status conscious.
Doc BBC, what's bigger? Omega's celebration of Man on the Moon or NASA's?
Shit. Okay. I'd say Omega's because at least they've talked about it, and we haven't heard shit about from NASA.
No.
$5 from
DJ Dommy. Here's some pizza, beef and reef. That's US fuckaroonies too. Thank you, DJ Dommy. I got to tell you, Clive, I think the Chinese, they're buying and buying. You put double the Rolexes there, they would still sell out.
But you're talking about Datejests. I disagree. The steel Datejests are gone.
Fair comment. You could double them as well. They would still be gone. What's wrong with two-tone? Why no two-tone love? Can I ask you that?
It's just seen. It's just kind of it's kind of seen as like old man, I guess, in a way.
And the other thing is, gold. They're not discounting any of the Rolexes. I know people who wanted to buy solid gold Rolexes. They are not discounting.
No. I actually, and I've talked to an AD here, and they basically said we cannot flat out, we cannot under any circumstances discount a Rolex under $10,000. And actually, Hisham, Hisham's a whale in Mumbai, and they told him the same thing. That's kind of interesting. Literally on different ends of the earth.
He was getting discounts, was it? No, he wasn't. He was buying them at retail, but
yeah, but still, these days that's still pretty good. Also, Matt from Its Time.
Yes,
Matt Stevens. He agrees with me on the comment. I'm saying it's seen as an old man's watch.
Gunzap. Hey, Gunzap. Gunzap is incredible. Have you seen their videos? Absolutely.
I have.
I love them. They are. I wish I could do that, but obviously, you got to be careful with what you can. Other people may not see the funny side.
$10 Chansil, and sorry. AC3 Patek dealer near me only has 4 men's watches in stock. No Calatravas, Aquanauts, Nautilus. Only World Time, Perp Chrono or Chronograph.
Perpetual Chrono.
Oh, I thought this meant for criminal defendants. Perp Cal Retrograde and a Gondolo.
Yes. I got to tell you, man.
The thing is, I think it's Rolex refugees. I think people can't buy Rolexes and they're going on to looking on other brands.
Hang on a minute. Put your gun back in your holster. Put your gun back in your holster. The only things that I wanted is Rolex, Patek Philippe, most Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, Royal Oak. The non-Royal Oak is dog shit. Breitling is dog shit. IWC is dog shit. Even JLC, which is unfair, but it's the reality. Zenith is dog shit. You know how I did the deal? I swapped those 3 Rolexes for the Patek, right?
Right.
All of those, I could have got more now for them. They've gone up.
Well, and here's
Al Vizier, $5. What do you think of the blank pane bathoscope Quintinium Complete Phased Illume. It's just buy Rolex. That's what I think. Hugo, buy Rolex. Buy Rolex. Buy Rolex. Don't buy that. Blank Pain's a great watch. Fantastic watch. But buy Rolex. Wiki Watch Leaks, $3. Gunzap, send us the info and a vid will be made. Very well. It's time. $10. Poor Matt here. I love Matt. Matt is a cool guy. Have a drink on me. Should I buy a Planet Ocean Caliber 2500 or grab the new Matt? In your case there, I'd get a Speedmaster. Get a Speedmaster, Matty. That's what you should do. Stay away from those Omegas, man.
Running behind.
Hugo Alvazia, $5. What do you think of the Blank Pane Bathyoscope Quintium Fanet Phased Illume? I think buy Rolex. Buy Rolex. It's a great watch. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. But buy Rolex. Doc BBC, $2. Wearing two-tone sub could be only nipple I see tonight. Beautiful. I love a nipple dye. What on New Yorker? $2. AC, what are your views on Hugo Rodent's mascot?
Oh, but you know, I actually, the little back channel we have.
Yes.
Two other channels. Bob's Watches is sending them watches to review.
Who's sending watches to who?
Bob's Watches.
Yeah, is sending watches to who?
Oh. Two other channels I know of. That's in the Archieverse. I'll put it that way.
Fair enough. Any good watches or garbage?
Rolex.
Okay. I don't think I've said enough nice things. That's why no one sends me nothing. Tanzil, $5. If you had Mark Zupanoff money and you never needed to worry about resale, name 3 watches that you would recommend that you haven't talked about tonight. I can tell you exactly what I would buy. Number 1, these came up and I could buy them. I'd buy a 5056 Patek Philippe in platinum. Okay, that came up this week. I would buy a 5205. It's an annual calendar. Gorgeous piece. And I would got to tell you another piece I would buy is a great watch I saw at Sydney Watch Exchange. They've got a annual calendar chronograph. I'll bring it up in a minute for 95,000. What is it? A 5205 G P platinum tens. Okay, Mr. D.B. Cooper, $4,562. Best Rolex under 5,000 used. Box and papers. Best Rolex under 5. I would say you'd have to go for a 36 mil Explorer 1. Can you get that under 5? Can you get that under 5? Not really. Barely.
God help me, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, maybe. I'd also say maybe the smaller Air King. Like, 14,000 Air King. The reference you had that, Clive. Remember?
Oh yeah, you could have had that too. Now I think about it. Remember that?
Yeah, so that's way under price there. That's actually not a bad watch.
Yeah, actually, Vintage Rolex Watches loves his.
Actually, let me tell you how bad the Rolex market is. I actually wanted to buy my son a watch. I wanted to buy him a 6.
Wait. No, okay. I got it. Under 5,000. Turnograph.
Very nice indeed. I wanted to buy my son a Rolex, right?
And he said buy curtains.
And, well, let's not listen to what he said. But I actually wanted to get him a 66.
Dad, can we do something about these fucking carpet beetles? They bite you in my sleep.
6694. So it's a manual wind oyster date, right? I went to my contact in Thailand he used to have about 50 of the fucking things, right? They were $1,000 watch, okay? On a nice solid bracelet, $1,900 US. $1,900 fucking dollars for an oyster date? You out of your fucking mind? That's how crazy the market is. So I got to tell you, man, you couldn't give those away at one stage. They were fucking
1,000 over here in a really good shape. Tanzil, sorry,
Can
on
you
a
still
brace.
get it for 1,000?
Oh yeah, no, not anymore. Tanzil, sorry, $5. AC, use your best attempt to pronouncing these brands correctly.
Okay, Lex Lepi, Jacquelo Droz, Moulay Glasout, Jaeger Le Coultre, A Lange and Depreciation. Very good point there at the last one, I think. I gotta tell you, Clivers, I gotta tell you, man, it's absolutely shit. The whole market is
well. But here's also the thing though with Rolex. You know, when you sell watches, you deal with nasty vinyl counters, right?
yes, very nasty fuckers.
Well, here's actually the nice thing about the nasty vinyl counters is if you get a Rolex, I don't think I've ever read a Rolex and looked down and said, "God damn it, I wish I hadn't have spent that extra 200."
Good point. Good
and
point.
The thing is, the people that are doing that have screwed themselves because they let the good pieces get away because they were cheap.
Hey,
Meanwhile,
Clive, I want to ask you a moral dilemma. Should I get rid of my Daytona and to get another Patek? See, I could get rid of the two-tone Daytona and possibly get a 5196 in rose gold. Ahmed Rasta, $5.49. Wish me happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ahmed! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ahmed. Happy birthday to you. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. That's $5.49 worth, Ahmed.
No, Captain Zed. By the way, Captain Zed are both and Jenny are both on the channel. Love Zed and love Zed.
Exactly. They both got wrenches, haven't they?
Yes, they do.
Good.
But Zed is no. They're safe queens.
What's the safe queen? The Patek?
5196. Yeah.
Okay. Don't do it. They're saying no. They're saying no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's two ways. If you're going to look at it from, I mean, if you find you're talking about the blue.
Okay, keep the Daytona. Keep the Daytona, okay?
Yeah.
I'll keep the Daytona, but what about my two-tone bluesy with the row heart? And I also flick the Zenith.
Well, what's wrong with the bluesy? You don't have any subs.
No. But do I look like I'm a sportsman? Do I look like Sportsman of the Year? Fucking dead. Woody New York at $2. Really, Clive? You uploaded a 29-second video today. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Well, a couple of people uploaded videos saying that Rolex is going to flood the market with steel sports.
Yeah.
So I
Alex TG, $5. Yes, sell the Daytona and the bluesy. Let's not get into the habit of doing sensible things. Thank you. Tanzil, $5. If you got to put your 5196 in the safe, you can't afford it. Good point. Wiki watch leaks, $3. What happens first? Trump beats Iran. We beat TGV.
Trump beats Iran.
By the way, we do support Trump. He's not going to handle that. He said, you be careful. Don't fuck with the Don.
The Don? You mean Don Haynes?
Donald Trump. Donald Hunt Trump. Don't fuck with Donald Trump. Okay,
what was the question again?
Maybe I get rid of the bluesy and the Zenith to get a Patek. The comment was that if you got to put the Patek in the safe, you can't afford it. John Rambo, $2. Thoughts on the Patek travel time? The best Patek travel time I love is the 5134. Manual wind based on the 215 movement. The 5134 has got crown guards. It's a Calatrava. Fucking amazing. I love that watch. I really, really do love that watch, John. I had a friend of mine who had that. Descartes had that before he got the Platinum World Time. By the way, how is your Aquanaut going? That is a fucking hot watch, Clive. That is fucking hot.
Well, yeah, and to be honest, I need to. That's the thing about having watches in the safe. It is a pain in the ass to go get them.
Jin, how are you? We can't hear him. Fuck.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. How are you, Jin the man?
I have no idea why I come onto these fucking things anymore.
Oh, now I have to log on again. Goddamn Safari. Fuck me.
Fuck. I got to tell you, Jin, I'm such an honor to have you here. Tanzeel, $20, AC3. Wrench, Barry BKT, a classy punter and good friend of the channel. He epitomizes the hashtag rich fucker. That's Barry BT. I'm going to find his... Oh, I can see him here. Found it. Okay, he's now got a wrench. Done, Tanzeel, sir. Done with a smile. Watch Lounge, $2. Space Force equals Space Force. And Gun Gluten, $2. Should I sell my Chinese AK and Colt M16 for Rolex? Of course, Gun Gluten. Do it.
Now, okay. Now, Jen, how you doing?
Good.
Now, I have to admit, though, still hope for you because I've not officially been named by the Pontiff as Rodent 3.0.
Yes, I know. I'm rather disappointed that you. I was really pining for that honor, but I suppose you did start out before I did, and you.
No. I have not. I have not. In one,
before I did as well. So.
Well, he did a video, but I was telling Wiki Watch Lakes. No. Rodentary naming. That's a pontifical privilege.
Exactly. By the way, guys, I want to tell you something. Anyone who is a platinum member, I've got special things that are coming up for you guys. Okay, can I tell you what special things I've got?
Your cock?
I'll tell you what I've got for my special fans of the channel. I've got special fans. They're getting limited edition photos of my collection. They are getting. I've even got big photos of my collection. Okay, they're coming out very soon. Jeff Harker, $20. Currently own a 114060. That's the no date sub ceramic. Speedy Sapphire Sandwich, Omega Speedmaster, Seamasters Professional Black Dial Ceramic, and an Omega Speedmaster Seamaster Quartz Wave Dial, which was given to me by my father. Should I get rid of this Seamaster Black Dial Ceramic for a Tudor GMT? See, the Tudor's not really wanted. The Tudor, you're going to pay a premium, and they're going flat. I would buy Rolex, Jeff. You
don't have to pay a premium for a Tudor GMT. They have them in some dealer cases. You can just walk in and buy them.
Okay, do it. I would do it. What do you reckon?
You can buy them secondhand below list as well.
Don't buy any more Omegas, Jeff. Don't buy any more Omegas. Omega is a bunch of cunts. They sell out. I got to be honest with you. They're a fucking nasty, vicious corporation.
Well, they sell out everything except their watches.
Exactly. And I got to tell you, it's not a nice thing there. I want to tell you, Tan the man, Zazeel, the Jin Tingler. Should I get rid of my two-tone bluesy and Zenith to get another Patek? Yes, no. Give me your opinion.
Your two-tone Zenith? What? Your two-tone Daytona?
My two-tone Submarino.
Oh. I mean, you're not going to listen to what I say anyway, so why does it matter?
I just want to hear your opinion. What would you say? I want to get a rose gold 5196.
Well, you see, I think you should help the Bluesy sub, obviously.
Oh, Barry BKT, $20. Thanks for the wrench, Tan and Arch. No worries, man. No worries. Keep talking, Tan the man. Wiki Watch Leaks, $3. Jin, do you want a bid on bad mouthing Archie? Hey, as long as the money's coming, I don't care. Tanzeel, $5. Jin, you in town this weekend? Also, please tell the punters that if you're too scared to wear your Patek, you can't afford that fucker.
if you're too scared to drop the Patek, you can't afford to wear that fucker.
If you're too afraid to let Jen wear your Patek. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the same thing.
Exactly.
Rooted rotors. I had a rooted rotor this week. Did you know that?
Yeah, but it's under warranty anyway. Although, I mean, I will say, I mean, even if it's under warranty, it's of no financial damage to you. But still, I mean, the fact that it would happen. What the fuck are you doing with these things, Archie?
I actually, it jammed up before, but I pressed the button on the side and it clicked in. It worked again.
You
so
know
look,
what
I'd rather get them looking at it. No, it's just something small. It's just something small.
The theory going around is that you went to Hong Kong and you crossed over the border to China. You sold the actual Patek movement, then you procured a Chinese manufactured equivalent from the Frank Mueller factory, and that's what happened.
What a great story. What a great story.
Okay. So, Jen, actually, I'm not Rodent 3.0 officially because Archie hasn't named me as Rodent 3.0, so there's still hope for you.
By the way, guys, I've also got some other specials that are coming out to Platinum 1 members. You know, these shirts, they're getting a piece of cloth. Each Platinum 1 Archie member is getting a piece of, remember this, I love that orange, that purple shirt. And you know, one of my mistresses actually had this in her cupboard for about 2 years. Then she gave it back to me. I proceeded to wear it. And she used to cut all my shirt, okay? And then it kind of ended badly. You know how it is. We had a dispute. We had a dispute about the fee that I was paying. Okay, she wanted more. I wanted to pay less. Okay. My argument is, if they have an orgasm, surely you can't bill me for the time. Okay, Jin Tingler, tell me this, Jin. Should I be getting rid of my two-tone Submariner?
Yes, and then go and buy some curtains for your house.
Jin Tingler, I'm going to honk singers. So you know how many Singaporeans are meeting up with me?
How many? 0? Yeah.
0. They're fucking stingy cunts. They got to pay for Dave, and if I've pulled in whole four floors, you got to take that. What do those bitches eat? They don't eat much. And
Archie,
Dave,
you know what? I've actually booked a flight.
$3 for Watch Leaks. Jen, tell Arch why you don't want to meet him.
So instead of going to Singapore, I've decided to go to Brisbane during those dates.
Ooh, good planning.
It's the only time I'll get to go to Brisbane without seeing you. So, I mean, I have to do
there's
that.
nothing here.
Jen,
Kayak Sailing, $5. Arch, you should give out your address so gifts and tributes can arrive whilst live streaming. Take the e-begging to the next level. Look, my address is in the description of every video that I release there. My address is ArchieLuxury, PO Box 299, Mount OMMANEY, Queensland, 4074, Australia. PO Box 299, Mount OMMANEY. I'm waiting for your donation. I'm waiting, man. Tanzil, $10. Please reveal to the punters of the ArchieLuxury merchandise we are releasing this month. T-shirts that say, it does nothing. It does less than nothing for me. Rodent 3, you have no friends. And hashtag TGV sucks. I got to tell you, Tan is the #1. I love Tan. I got to be honest with you. He's been a very loyal fan. He's helped me so much. And he's really a nice guy, and he is the reason I got the second. I got to tell you something. I got mental problems. I got serious mental problems. You know how I got my second Patek?
I would never have guessed.
Yeah, I got a second Patek. Guess what? I want a third one. I want a third one. I want more Pateks. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I want another Patek.
Because you might have a problem. That might take it. Go, Jen, you first, please.
I mean, we don't have enough time for this. I mean, I think YouTube has like an 8-hour stream limit. Otherwise, it cuts off.
I want another Patek.
Okay.
I really do. I really, really, really want another paddock. I want to have white gold, yellow
people
gold,
actually
rose
want
gold. That'd be so cool.
Why don't you get one that people actually want then? Not all the softest dog shit ones. Or get a vintage one.
No, I see. Okay, now I'm coming in from a different level because how difficult do you think it's going to be next week to convince people that it's brocus pocus, it's all gone pear shaped? It's hard. It's hard. Life's hard, motherfuckers.
I don't think we're even going to have to wait till next week. We're just going to have to wait like 15 minutes until Super Chat starts slowing down. And it's going to just say, where are the Super Chats?
What's going on, guys? Guys, this is...
And,
but Jin is a treacherous snake. Tanzil, treacherous snake. Treacherous
you
snake.
called me that. Of all things, you called me that. I mean, you know why I didn't come on the live stream? It's because I was busy. And or on a plane or something. And
okay.
And then
you getting a paddock yet? Tell me you got a paddock. Tell me you got a paddock. Paddock.
No, I've been busy. Why do you think I'm dressed like this? Do you think I was walking today?
Because you want to be a Chinese Mr. Rogers?
I want to get a 5196 in rose gold. That's what I want,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
5196. 5196, guys.
That was insensitive. A Korean Mr. Rogers.
Hisham, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you? What's up?
Is that true? They're no discounting no more in Mumbai.
No discounts. No discounts.
Oh, no, I have to log off again. God damn it.
Fuck, I don't understand this Safari crap.
Oh, I fucking hate some goddamn...
Clyde,
Apple and Google can suck my cock.
Did he say suck my cock?
He's talking about Apple. He's got problems with his browser when someone new comes in. Hisham, tell me this, man. Are you okay? What's going on? You got a paddock yet? Got the paddock yet? 5196?
No, I didn't, Arch.
Did you know flying to India is so expensive now because of all the airspace shit and the Jet Airways going under? It's United just canceled their flight to Bombay today, and so it's all fucked us.
Why is that? Why are they canceling it?
Because of the Pakistan airspace problems and stuff, seasonal winds.
Tanzil, $5. Which of the following will happen sooner? Jin buys a paddock. 5110J rotor gets fixed in the Chinese replica shop it was born in, and Clyde air fries a steak.
How did he know I just got an air fryer? God damn it.
And then we've got Melvio, $58, AC3. If you have mental problems, then maybe invest in a psychiatric consultation and some prescription medication, i.e. lithium. I just suck on batteries to save money. You know that? That's all I do.
Archie?
Sorry?
How's your new job?
New job? What new job?
Your job, traveling around Asia.
Yeah, I'm going soon. I've been very depressed lately. Rooted rotor. I got rooted rotor, and I got a paddock that doesn't fit. I got to reboot that fucking weight loss. The duck, the duck, and that's the culprit this time. Is that fucking duck? You know. I got to tell you seriously, life has been hard lately.
Nothing says life has been hard like getting a third Patek. I mean, seriously, you think about that. Do you think people want to go on a super chat you money saying life's been hard when you've got 3 fucking precious metal Pateks? I mean, you know.
It's soft as shit, Clive.
Uh-huh.
They're very soft, aren't they, Jin? Back me up, Jin. They're soft, aren't they, Jin?
5196?
Yes.
They are soft. Oh, did you see? Oh my God, I was just so Adrian told me that there was a watch auction, Rodent 2.0, who's actually a friend of mine now. So I consider him a friend of mine. So because I'm Rodent 3, I'm aspiring to be Rodent 3.0. But anyway, he told me.
Wait. When you think about it, you're the treacherous snake, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Don't snakes. Snake. Whoa! Don't snakes swallow rodents? I was made Archie spit out his drink.
I mean, some rodents are a bit too large to be swallowed. I mean, isn't like the capybara counting as doesn't that count as a rodent? That's too big to eat for a snake.
So, but you're an anaconda, so an anaconda can swallow a capybara.
Well, I mean, half the viewers on this channel probably don't know what a capybara is, so.
It's the largest rodent in the world.
This conversation's gotten so gay, Mark doesn't even need to come on now.
WikiLeaks watches, $3. Arch, do you want a Jin or Hisham rodent video next? I want a Jin. Hisham is never in my bad books. I love Hisham. Is one of the greatest guys I've ever met in my life.
I've actually.
If I lost all my money, Hisham would be the guy who would give me a job driving the ambassador around, wouldn't you, Hisham?
Okay, what you watch links?
No doubt.
Jin is the treacherous snake. Do keep up, James. Do keep up.
You know, I'm thinking of. I've come to the presumption that you only tolerate me and keep me around here because you associate me with Tan for some reason, and you're scared that Tan will pull his money if you kick me off.
It's all about the money. I've told everyone that.
Yeah,
Wiki watch leaks, $3. Archie, do you want a Jin or Hisham rodent vid? It has to be a Jin vid. And Tanzil, $5 AC3. Please recount a story from your childhood when you played cricket, and follow it with your best Aussie I chant. Yes, I really dislike cricket. You know that.
Why?
Wait.
Well, he's too bogan for cricket. I mean, he's one of the.
I've been trying to sell. By the way, guys, I've got some cricket bats for sale, signed by a guy called Don Bradman.
You haven't sold those?
Not unsellable, unfucking sellable. You know.
Oi.
Oi, fuckers.
Oi. I thought that was Jewish.
I thought it was oink oink oink.
I tell you what, man, I'm going to fucking go to Singers next week. I'm going to Singers. You know why I'm going to Singers?
You'll have lady boys. You'll have
Rooted Rotor! Rooted Rotor, Rita! Rooted Rotor, Rita! Rooted Rotor! Rooted Rotor. I got a rooted rotor to deal with. That fucking thing. Now that I've had a few drinks, can we try and fix it on the channel?
Yes.
Sure. Yes.
Let's get that fucking thing out now. Let's get that fucking thing out now and see if we can fix that rooted rotor.
Show that fucker who's boss.
Yeah, show that fucker who's boss.
Use a hammer. I hear that
There we go. Here's the rooted rotor.
I think I heard that that just tapping it with a hammer is quite effective.
The fucking rooted rotor's fucked. The rooted rotor. Look at that fucking rooted rotor. That's a fucking big G forces. Look at that. Not the fucking rooted rotor. Rooted rotor, Rita. Rooted rotor.
Try to shake it again. Wait. Try to shake it again, Archie.
It's fucking rooted rotor, Rita.
He looks mentally challenged when he shakes it like that. Do the expression on his face?
He looks
mentally challenged. I'm taking that into the boutique in Singers. I'm just going to fucking... And guess what? I'm going to try and weasel out another pouch when I get it back. How's that for an idea?
Sure. At that way that sucker's going, you might have a pouch collection before too long.
Tanzil, $2 AC3. Paddock deployant or stern buckle? Stern buckle. Actually, I hate the deployant. To be completely frank with you, it looks fancy and it's beautiful, but it's a fucking bitch. Okay, I had a friend of mine's got a platinum world time. The logo fell out. The logo fell out.
Speaking of deploying clasp, I kind of fucked up my reverser today.
Oh fuck! How did you do that?
I'm gonna step away from the computer real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Either that or I take the laptop with me, and nobody wants that.
No, man, you go in the toilet, aren't you?
That was insinuated, yes.
Alexa, turn video on.
You do realize, as the owner of the live stream, you can turn other people's video on.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I don't want to cause.
We don't do that. We only turn it off when we want to change the dynamic, right?
That's my other Patek that doesn't fit. I love this.
I don't know. I kind of like the deployment of my Aquanaut. I think it's all right. Of course, I only have one.
It's got to steal. Steal's better. $19.42. If you could live in America, would you? You betcha. You know where I'd go to?
Florida.
I'd go to Mississippi.
You know,
I'd start a pawn shop. I want to start a pawn shop in Missouri. That's what I want to do.
You realize I was in Missouri.
No. We have porn on the internet here in America. You don't need to start a porn shop.
You do realize that I was in Mississippi all of last year, and let me just say,
it's actually quite nice there.
No, Mississippi is perfectly nice, but I don't think that you would. I don't think it's. I don't think you know what you're saying when you say that.
What's wrong with Mississippi? I love Mississippi.
Nothing wrong with Mississippi.
Okay, well, Archie.
Kansas. I want to go Kansas, Arkansas, Kansas.
No. Those are near me. No. Kentucky and Wyoming. That's far enough.
No, I like Kentucky. I go to Kentucky twice a year. Wyoming.
I go to Kentucky every week, man. Tuesday, fucking a chicken feed.
Let's just send him to. We need to find some place to send him.
Anchorage. I want to go to Anchorage.
Okay,
yeah, Anchorage is fine.
Yeah, we have no problem with that. We'll pay for your ticket one way.
That's way north, Archie.
Actually,
that's Paddock Philippe. That's the Paddock Philippe I've got. Okay.
Well, here there's a little town in the U.S. called Oklahoma City.
Shut up.
Where,
Shut the fuck up.
You can buy houses cheap.
No, you can't.
Zeal, $5. Did you hear that Jin went to the Louis Vuitton boutique in Toronto to buy a wallet? He mentioned that he was on your channel and they sold him the wrong wallet.
Yes, I was at the Louis Vuitton Maison, and I told them that I wanted this was in, I think, Feb of this year. Mm-hmm. And I told them that I wanted their exclusive new limited edition Spring 2019 wallet. And they gave me a very unexclusive one.
Wrong color, right?
Yes, because after I mentioned that I was on your channel, they said, "Oh, why don't we just take this to the back and wrap it up for you?" Took it to the back, wrapped it up, brought it back. I went home, and it was the wrong one.
Fuck! How did that happen?
You liked it.
It happened after I mentioned that I was on your channel. They said, apparently we're not allowed to have nice things if we know you.
No, seriously, Archie, I think you should move to Oklahoma. Yeah.
By the way, I really love my Paddock Philippe. That's really makes me happy. I've been full as a human. I've been having really weird dreams now that I own the Paddock. Did you know that?
Dreams? About what?
Owning a 300 SL Gullwing. The Roadster version, not the Gullwing, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
The Gullwing,
so what's up with you, June? Have you got the date as of yet or not?
No, the guy sold it.
What?
He told me.
What the fuck?
It's fine.
What the hell happened?
I have been in talks with some people, including your Singapore.
It's my Paddock, but what? GJ, JG, GJ, JG.
And the others, and others.
He doesn't want to see me. He said he's not there. What the hell's wrong with him?
He's busy. I mean, he has a life, do you think? Do you think he's lying to you?
No,
he's a good guy.
He's a nice guy. He's a very nice. Actually, I really like him.
I mean, he has. He's the guy on the move. An international. He travels almost as much as I do.
He's a cool guy, by the way. Have you seen his wife? Fuck, she's hot.
I have not actually met her yet. But yes, I have.
Have you or have you not?
I have.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's we'll find something. I honestly haven't really been caring. I've thought if I spent $10,000, it would buy me a
Canzeal, $5. Please head to Amazon and read the reviews for Queensland bestseller, Collecting Louis Vuitton live.
Oh, here, let me do it. Let me do it, please. Oh, Lord, please.
$10,000, I could buy a first-class round-the-world ticket. And honestly, I think that might be what I would rather do.
True. You could.
Although the amount that I spend on airfare alone.
I really think you shouldn't get rid of that Explorer 36mm.
No, I will never get. There's no. I am not going to say I never. If I find a 1016, I might. But barring that, I would never do it because.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I've probably been in like 50 different countries with this watch. So why would I say?
Yeah. It's
Ted
got
Kessler review. It's rated 1.5 stars. Should I read it top or just from oldest to newest?
You go, Jim.
Okay.
Just read it from whichever order.
Okay. Newest to oldest, December 30th, 2017, The Quick Rundown. Very good book. It's a great starter guide for people who are low information and high time preference. It gets you going and doesn't waste your time. That comment was left by PP. Okay, 1 star, Total Rubbish by Chris.
Ouch.
Now, Chris is truly a fan of the Chubble because he left the same review twice in a row.
Why don't you bring it up on the screen share, maybe?
All right.
Our stream now. We have hijacked the fucking stream, fuckers.
He left.
He left. Now we're like the high housekeepers in the hotel room. We can do whatever we want with the channel.
Wait, he left?
Yes, he's gone.
Screw him! Why the fuck are we still here?
No, we have 286 people watching. Let's actually entertain them for a change. They've been watching this channel for so long without any proper entertainment. Now it's time for us to actually
please do not
maybe attempt to deliver some proper content.
Okay, can you see me or not?
Yeah, we can see you now. Yep.
Now, did he just drop off or did he actually leave?
He's back. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. All right, most recent.
I'm back.
Yeah, you dropped off there.
We were actually celebrating. We were literally celebrating your absence. If you want to go back and watch it to get proof, you can. But I know you never rewatch any of your videos, so you won't.
Well, I don't rewatch these videos.
No, I don't watch any of this.
To be honest, if I wasn't on them, you know.
This is enough honor for, enough association with the ArchieLuxury channel.
Yeah, no kidding. Chris, 1 star, Total Rubbish. But then he leaves a more complete review later on. 1 star. Utter garbage, has no idea and no experience in anything LV, total con artist. Crystal. The above reviews, with one notable exception, are frankly embarrassing. The above reviews, with one notable exception, are frankly embarrassing. Paul Pluta is a luxury goods icon, a titan in the field. That he would deign to allow these pros to access his musings should be enough. Instead, the heathens rage. Bravo, Paul. This is a tour de force, a triumph, and I thank you for it.
Who is Crystal? Did you meet her in Bangkok or in Singapore?
I tell you the truth, that everything's gone bad. Your biggest mistake.
Amazon customer, 1 star. I should have read the other reviews prior to purchase. Not much substance to this book. Mainly talks about and pictures his own limited collection.
I mean, doesn't
pictures, imitation bags, but does not describe the details. One should know to distinguish authentic from replica bags according to the illustrations. Also, I believe that a lifelong enthusiast and collector of Louis Vuitton bags should be able to spell speedy. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay. There are so many online forums with more detailed information available. Book is not worth the money. As the author mentions, the most economical action is to purchase a quality item and use it forever rather than to purchase an inferior item and replace it quickly with something else. Take his advice and don't buy this book. Okay, when Tan has a great idea, he has a great idea. Okay, great info. Can't wait to get the others. Gucci, Burberry. They are a great source of information on purchasing quality and knowing your product.
Well, if you want quality, you're not going to buy Gucci or Burberry.
Collecting Louis Vuitton. Description and price imply that this is a professional book about collecting Louis Vuitton. However, it is really a small booklet put together by hobbyists with amateur photos. Definitely not up to Amazon standards. I agree with the review above that it's hardly worth $5. At least I could remind immediately without problems to Amazon.
Fuck, am I drinking really fast, or is this wine really fucking strong? Holy shit! I mean, wow.
Book was okay.
It's probably both.
Oh, wait.
I've really gotten hooked onto Portuguese wine since I was in Portugal. Yeah.
Okay, we've given them money's worth.
I really want to go back. Actually. Cardinal Conclave in Portugal would be awesome, wouldn't it?
I don't know about you. You know, Portugal, their economy is fucked. You know this, don't you? They're really dodgy fuckers. Don't buy watches from Portuguese. You know, they're really dodgy.
Portugal is no, I like Portugal. There's nothing wrong with Portugal.
Damascus came from the Portugal. You know that?
Damascus? Are you talking about the city in Syria? I mean,
the Portuguese were once a very strong army against the British.
No, the Portuguese-English alliance is the oldest alliance in world history. It's gone on for like 800 years. You're talking about Spain, surely.
You've got a $5 chat, Archie, from
Tanzil, please head to. Sorry, I can't see it. Where is it gone? Fuckers.
Did you get Apathy Boy yet or not?
Can you please read that? My internet's playing up.
Apathy Boy, $5 Australian. Arch, what is the recipe for the Pontus signature fountain ink pen?
Oh, Jesus. I tell you what I use there now. I actually mix my own ink. You know that? I started off with this ink here, which is one of my favorite Japanese inks. Okay, that's my ink. It's called Izuruzaki Arazuraki, and I added Waterman Brown, and also I ordered Montegrappa Green, which turned this into black sludge. That's what I'm presently using. And I always have 2 fountain pens full of ink to squirt in case, you know, necessary, you know, in case you want to get revenge. So I always have 2 inks, and the second ink is this. I'm using the red. The Japanese ink. I like Japanese inks because they've got the tightest. I kind of like them, okay? They're good cools. The cool girls. They're very cool. And I got to tell you, Clives, you're my good friend. I love you. You've been a bit of a cunt to me lately. You're just going to have another whiskey if you don't mind. I heard you say that you sometimes come off my show and gee, that was hard on the ArchieLuxury. That guy.
Yeah, it was.
How could it be hard? This is supposed to be for enjoyment.
It's enjoyable for you because you're the one getting the fucking money.
I thought you should be happy for me. I'm your friend. We're supposed to be friends in this, aren't we?
You have no friends. I'm not your friend. I come here I use you just like you use us. Let's just fucking admit it right here, right? We're here for our own enjoyment. You're here to get money because we're on your channel.
Is that wrong or bad?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's like you you know, going to Orchard Towers. There's nothing wrong with that.
Bill Quackif.
No, wait. There's ones you've missed. Tanzil, $5 super chat. AC3, describe the characteristics of a watch collector that tells you they can't afford the watch that's on their wrist. Well, horns, I think, is a very predominant sign.
Look, I do a lot of begging, okay? I do a lot of stuff, carpet beetles. I do so many things to try and become a better man. I'm trying to be a better man, okay?
So Archie, which cologne would you recommend to the punters?
Taxi. I use a thing called Taxi. It smells like a cab.
What about you, Jim?
I don't know. There's actually one that I really like.
Would you like me to go and get it? You think I'm joking. You guys think I'm joking. Do you want me to go and get it for you?
Yeah, please.
I'll go and get it. So I'm just going to take a... I'm going to go and get it.
You're so far behind the super chats.
I really like Bulgari Haute Blanc. It's a unisex
Fuck. Okay, let's go through these super chats quickly here. Okay, I'm going to get the taxi in a minute there. Hey, okay, we've got Malanovio 50, $3, AC3, Goyard versus LV, Goyard. I'm sorry, I think Goyard is better, but I think LV is better because the bitches recognize it, okay? That's the honest truth. Bill Jacquib, $5.49. Paul, have a drink on me. Thank you. We got Watch in Prey, $2. Like Flat Floor, does Ling F versus Shirt and TF add value? Not quite understand what he's saying there. What's he saying, guys? Can you understand that?
Long
crap?
F versus short F in foot add value. He's talking about the subtle differences between permits.
I tell you, honest truth, talk to Clivers, Kermit Gate. You're the expert on Kermits. I got to be honest with you. I never bought into the Kermit bullshit, okay?
It's
Steve
Rolex.
Tomaso, $2. I'm here because I enjoy you guys' company. There we go.
Well, yeah, I enjoy you guys'
I'm
company.
going to go and get my favorite cologne, Taxi. Can I go and get that?
Yeah,
Sure.
Please, the more time you spend away from the camera, the better.
Yeah. I enjoy you guys' company too, and by you guys, I mean...
No, I agree. I mean, that's the whole reason. Why do you think I do the... why do you think I only make my videos in live stream format? It's not because I'm lazy. It's just because I like seeing the people in the live stream. It feels... I enjoy it.
Yeah. And to be honest...
Chatting with so many people. Yeah, I agree.
We're here because of friendship. Archie's just here because he wants the money. And if you doubt that, watch any live stream where he probably says that 3 times during any live stream. And he doesn't even...
On the... Sorry, I'm cutting you in.
No, after you. Please, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll stop being so formal, Clyde. I like the Tom Ford Oud. Was that? Oud, yeah. Yeah, Oud. Oud by Tom Ford. Oud Wood.
Really?
Yes, Oud Wood by Tom
I
Ford.
just can't stand that brand because of, well, all of the connotations and stuff.
Yeah, it is strong. It's
Here's
good.
my favorite aftershave, Taxi.
Do you... Okay.
It's Decca 1970, okay? Decca, so it's pre-ice vomit. Pre-ice vomit. And New York Taxi. Decca, it's a Decca cab.
Oh.
What do you think of Aqua de Parma?
I tell you my favorite aftershave. My absolute favorite is Opium.
Opium, okay.
And another favorite is Jazz. Yves Saint Laurent Jazz.
Should we contact Australian Customs right now?
You can, but I got to tell you, Jazz. You remember Jazz? Do you remember that? You guys would know that.
No.
No.
I got to get an extra long strap. It's annoying me. The strap is a bit tight. I love my Paddocks. You know that?
Yep, we know that.
Are you sure? I don't think we've heard you mention that before.
Woody New Yorker, $2. Did you see the Goyard watch box Ben uses? Yeah, I did, but it's not a hard case one. Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Fuck, Ben's got amazing collection of watches. He only buys Paddocks with Tiffany on the dial. Fuck.
That's right.
But you know what?
Archie only counts the hard ones.
I don't really think that Tiffany is such a great dial. I don't know. If I were to pick a dial, I think I'd rather have like a buyer dial or something.
You'd rather have what?
A buyer dial. That
Yeah,
buyer.
I know. Buyer. They're expensive. I don't know. They don't discount. I don't go in there. They can fuck
They
off.
are a fantastic. It's a Swiss dealer, for fuck's sake. I mean, why would you want the snobbery of that instead?
Tiffany, and I've never been impressed by Tiffany. Have you?
I mean, the problem with Tiffany is that they sell a lot of like dog shit, like low end crap.
Silver. They sell silver jewelry. You know that, don't you? Silver.
I mean, but then again, like Cartier, like they sell the fucking must to Cartier. They sold.
They don't sell the must anymore. You know that?
Not anymore, but they still sell the same dog shit, like the fucking tank Solo with the fucking steel back and shit. I mean, it's
yeah.
The trouble with Tiffany is that she really hasn't had a good hit since I think We're Alone Now.
No, I mean, I do like Tiffany's. I just think that they do sell some cheap and nasty stuff. You know, how can you not? I mean, if you love Breakfast at Tiffany's as much as I do, you can't.
And you know what she did? Do you know Breakfast at Tiffany? Okay, that's a great movie. Do you know what her job was actually?
She was a socialite. She was a
prostitute, you moron!
In the next place, she was a socialite.
She was a prostitute. Did you know that? She was a prostitute.
Whoa.
But there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, guys, and speaking of prostitutes, I've noticed the super chats for Archie has really been slacking off lately.
Where is Tan?
Yeah.
Come on,
man. I need some money. I need money.
Yeah. Archie is not your bitch. He's your whore, and you have to pay a whore. So come on.
And by the way, you know that yellow face scene in Breakfast at Tiffany's? I find that hilarious.
I love Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I mean, yes, it's politically correct.
You know, Mickey Rooney said that he regretted doing that role.
I mean, I don't doubt him when he says
that. Mickey Rooney died broke and penniless. Did you know that?
Which is sad, yeah, which is sad.
How could that happen? 7 lots of alimony.
She was beautiful.
Who do you think
was beautiful?
Was a better actress? I mean, Audrey Hepburn or Catherine?
Who was the better actress?
Better actress, yeah.
Audrey was more beautiful.
Audrey was more beautiful. Catherine Hepburn is probably more
Catherine Hepburn takes the cake, I think. I
actually think Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca was the most beautiful.
Yes,
she was so flawless. Casablanca is obviously one of my favorite movies. It was just it was so perfect. Like historically speaking, there's lots of stuff in the movie, but
gentlemen, super chat, Wiki
watch leaks, video requests, email them in Clive Rodent 3.0.
No. I'm not running 3.0 because you haven't super chatted Archie to pronounce me running 3.0. That's beyond. Yeah, you're kind of overstepping your bounds here. Now, if you want to super chat,
are you the Rodent 3.0?
Well, he's claiming I am, but Archie does not say so yet. So it's kind of unofficial status.
Yeah, only Archie has the right to say who's a rodent or not.
I gotta tell you, things have been pretty bad in my world there. Everything's fucked, you know? Money's tight.
Was just fine a while ago. What's wrong now?
It's just shit, you know? By the way, I've been working in a cactus garden. You know that? I've been doing cactus. My son wanted a cactus garden, so I've been doing cactus gardens. Dance hall, fist, $2. Dance hall. What does that mean? I don't understand.
Dance hall. I think he's saying he's telling you to dance
hall.
Yeah, dance. I'm moving myself. Dancing. Jin, when are you going to get a paddock? Tell me this. Tell me, please. Please tell me when. I want to know when.
I wanted 6006, so...
They're quite cool with those exposed hands. The skeletonized.
I love the skeletonized hands. It's the best part. That's the best part.
By the way, Jen, nice hair today.
Thank you. It's kind of under control for once.
It really is.
Very hard to get under control. Thank you.
No, you've got gray hair.
No, I don't have gray hair. I have extremely straight hair, which is not easy to.
He said gray hair.
I do have gray hair as well, but believe it or not, I do. But yeah.
Do you use product?
Not for the gray hair, no.
No,
you have to use lots of product to get the hair to behave. Yeah.
The fist watches, by the way, nice super chat. I bless off on that.
I got to tell you, seriously, man, it's been fucked. Everything's been shit in my life. Google's fucked. I think I might be leaving the YouTube space in the not too distant future if things don't improve.
Wow.
So guys, if you want Archie to leave YouTube, please super chat. Oh my fucking god, that's a revenue model I should.
No rubbers, $2. Jen and Clivers have fantastic hairlines.
You know, Clive, for someone of his age, I mean, for someone who's was born in the 19th century.
Look at my hair. Look at my hairline.
Fantastic hair.
Look at this. Look at this. I went to a haircut. She said, "Oh, you don't want to trim anything on the fringe, do you?" I said, "No, I got to comb that bitch over. That bitch is over."
I don't think you really can qualify for having a fantastic hair.
It's thinning at the back there. Look, it's thinning. We've got fucking bald patches. Fuck me, dude. It's like my carpet. It's like my carpet in the studio.
It's all genetic. As far as I know, it's all genetic.
No, actually, I think the horns, when he goes to sleep, they kind of travel on his forehead and eat the hair. They're like the hair beetles.
Is Archie joining a Watchbox?
Is he?
Could it be true?
I don't. I
can't smoke these anymore. These fucking 555s.
Why?
They're too strong after getting used to these the menthols, the Japanese Mild 7 menthols. It's these are too strong.
Oh, Loudmouth Tim is back. I drove until 9:20 with no lights on.
It's a word.
Archie, your Bitcoin has doubled in price. $20 from Miami. Woody, New Yorker, $2. Gin, do the carpets match the drapes?
My carpet.
Dude, why the fuck would you ask that?
I don't have carpets at home. Fuck carpets. I don't have carpets. Not here, at least.
Dude, that's so wrong. That show, this is wrong.
So
I'm like Clivers. I just get the least maintenance window hardware as possible.
Yep.
And yeah, because I'm not a fucking woman. Okay, I don't fucking care.
I might be going to Japan for some live shows. Do you want to do a live show from Japan? I want to catch up with Austin.
Why not?
Yeah, I can go to Japan. It's a lot easier than going to Singapore. I mean, it's a lot closer. It's only like 9 hours from the West Coast.
Clive, here we go. We've got some super chats coming in fast. And Archie, your Bitcoin has doubled. Yes, thank you. Too bad I sold. Fuck. Too bad I sold out.
That could be from everything from your 1016 to your 5513.
What do you? Yeah, sorry.
Woody, New York at $2. Okay, sorry, the carpets. We've done that. Oh, Clive, you deleted the message. What happened? Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
We will just assume that they deserve to be deleted. And yeah, why don't you get a vintage Patek? You could get think about vintage Calatrava. That would be like a true. You know, your Singaporean friends might actually respect you more for getting one.
What's
that?
They
all have a vintage Patek. They all have them. They don't have modern Pateks. They have vintage Pateks. They think that you're below them as far as their collecting level goes.
I had a bit of a disagreement with that, the other guy,
I've met more than one of your collector friends in Singapore. And everywhere. I mean, I've in London as well. I mean, he took me around in the Rolls. He had a fucking driver. We'd drive around Marylebone in the Rolls Royce and go smoke cigars, drink, 21-year-old Macallans.
Very cool. Very cool.
$5 from Rich Buddy.
I paid, by the way, fucker. I didn't just ask him to pay for everything.
Oh, no, this
$5 from Rich Buddy. Archie's 5,900 subs have more net worth combined than TGV's 360,000. What do you think of this 1969 transitional Speedy with the applied Omega logo price? I think it's great.
No, as I said before, I don't think the 861s are particularly collectible. The only ones that are the early ones. Because
remember they made a mistake too with the trachymeter.
Yeah, but look, if it's got an applied Lego, pipe hand dial, and a dot over 90, you're good.
Yeah, it looks like a 321. I mean, it's a vintage one that they made for a very short amount of time. There's not too many of them out there, so those are great collector's pieces. And plus, you get the added advantage that it doesn't have a display case back, so obviously the 321 is a more exquisite looking movement, but the 861 is more durable. So it's good enough for NASA.
I got to tell you, I'm just on this private group chat with these people. They want to add someone who works for a BMW dealer, and my answer is, but they have plastic water pumps.
Those fucking plastic water pumps were the bane of my existence. You get those things fucking, they get fucked so easily.
No rubbers, $2. Speaking of speedies, any views on the 321 any news on the 321 reissue? Nothing I've heard of.
No, they've been very quiet.
But here's I have a prediction, okay? Omega's going to totally fuck it up.
We'll see.
By the way, your video was amazing, Clyde, about the Rolex flooding the market.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Sometimes
says 6006 gray versus 80, so close. Why not buy new? I kind of agree. I mean, unless you're going to buy from Switzerland, where, as I said, the retail is 5,000 US lower than US retail. I mean, even after import taxes and depending on your state sales tax, you'd have to pay a sales tax if you went to your local 80 anyways. So, I mean, it just depends on how much of a discount you could get at your local AD. But if they offer you something that's not as good as the salon in Geneva would give you, like, why not go to Geneva? Make a trip out of it. I mean, even if you don't, maybe come out ahead, you still get a trip to Geneva. I mean, Geneva's, if you're a watch nerd, I mean, going to Geneva is like the best place in the world.
Actually, that was a really good show you did about that. That was really informative.
Thank you. I mean,
why have the super chaps died up? Can I ask you that? What's gone wrong here, guys? I'm getting a little bit concerned.
Don't get concerned. They'll come in.
Okay, guys, look, Archie's sobering up. So keep the super chats coming. Let's get Archie drunk again, so he'll be nice and quiet, or even louder.
Yeah, come on, you can't be sober on this live chat. I mean,
I had an argument with my brother today. Apparently, he's coming over for the weekend from England to meet me, and he said, "I like your Pepsi, the new one, obviously, the BLRO." And I contacted the AD, and he said that no, we can't arrange it for you. I can get it, from this dealer who's saying not less than $17,000. And I told my brother that that's a ridiculous price. Wait, why do you want a Pepsi anyway? And he says, I've got the money, I want it.
Hey, Sham, if you can get me one of those things at retail, I'm willing to fly over.
So yeah, I'm coming to the point now. So what do you think? I mean, should he really buy a Pepsi, or should anyone buy a Pepsi for $17,000?
No, fuck no. That's stupid. That is just goddamn stupid. Sorry.
Exactly.
I would not. No.
Get it. God, go Holy Trinity for that price.
Yep. Yep. I told him the same thing. I said, "You're in England. Go and get a 5196.
Get a Bremont."
No, not a Bremont, but
or a Mont Blanc.
I just wanted to see if Archie was paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, a Mont Blanc. What do you think of that Mavera movements? They suck. Some idiot, some fucking moron texted me this morning and said, "Oh, they're going for Patex's market share." I said, "You guys are fucking nuts." Mavera, they were always a second-rate watchmaker. You know that, don't you?
Minerva?
Minerva. But
Fuck me, Dad. They were crap. They were always crap. You know.
They were not crap. I mean, they were not a top end watchmaker, but neither was Blancpain. Which is another reason why I'm not a huge fan of Blancpain in the first place, just because they were not. It's a Phoenix brand, which apparently Tan has said that I coined the term Phoenix brand. So maybe I should.
What is a Phoenix brand? Please explain to the viewers.
A brand that has risen from the ashes.
Exactly. Like Breguet. Like Breguet, you mean?
No, Breguet has at least had a continual presence. They were not always the same that they were. They've changed ownership, but they do have
Lange Phoenix brand.
Oh, I can't. Here's something about Tanzil. Sorry. I just cracked open my Patek travel case that McGovberg gifted me. Actually, Tanzil, do you want Archie has not cracked open yet? His Tim Masso poster.
Yes.
Did you get it, Archie?
I never got fucking nothing from these guys.
You got nothing but fucking from these guys.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of them.
Now, oh, by the way, I had Adrian text me. You know, on the channel, if someone sends me an email or if someone texts me, said, "Hey, howdy from England" or whatever, hello from the UK. I'm like, the joke is, oh, hey, if you run into Adrian, tell him I said hello. Just to show that we know so little about geography, right?
Beautiful.
So he sold his Batman.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Okay.
No, he's actually getting a house, and
he's trying to do YouTube full time, and he's only been on here for 5 fucking minutes, and he doesn't ask that. It's like going and doing a Nixon interview and just talking about the fucking Boeing 707 Air Force One. Big fucking deal. You got to ask the hard hitting questions when you get the fucking chance.
Archie, you have to. Why are you so jealous of him?
I'm not jealous of him. He's just
Adrian is a good guy. I mean,
he's a phony. He's a phony. You know, phony. He's a phony.
I've met him. I've talked to him. Do you know what the kinds of things that he told me when I met him? It was so honest. It was so introspective, and he realized.
Jen, please explain to Archie what introspective means.
And this is a guy who. Obviously, he wants to produce different kinds of content than you do, but he actually cares. He
cares about what? Cares about what?
He admits when he's wrong.
Cares about what?
Actually,
what does he care about? You haven't answered the question.
Archie, you guys have one thing in common.
What's that?
Possibly the most important thing ever.
What?
He really does not care for TGV at all.
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
He's following TGV's mold butt. Fake it till you make it.
He's not faking it till he makes it. I mean,
no. Hey, you better watch what you say. You will be extradited for saying.
I would love to be banned from this fucking channel. Free me right now.
Whoa,
just watch it. If it's all about the money, why let Clive ban super chats?
I timed out. I didn't ban. I timed out.
You can't put Adrian into the same league as the rodent. I mean, he is.
Let's get back to the points here. If anyone deserves to be banned from this channel, Jen, you know damn well it's me.
Well, I do admit you do have seniority over me, and you have done more to be banned from this channel than I have, for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But yes, I mean, I give you your credit where it's due in this case. I mean, you're number one on the list.
Well, okay. So the guy was going up to buy Adrian, taking delivery of the Batman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hands the watch over, and you know his response was? By the way, Clive said to tell you hello.
Nice.
$19 for $2. Arch, how's your dad going? He's doing okay. He's inherited a lot of money. When my auntie died, he inherited $1 million, and he won't be working for me for $15 an hour anymore. That's how he's going.
That's nice.
Now,
Versa, $2. Free speech, modern fuckers. TG. Alex, TG, $2. How much for Clive timeout?
$50. $50.
I'll take a timeout for $20. Come on.
God damn it! I'll do it for 15.
I'll do it for free.
I got to tell you, man, everything is pretty vicious here. You know, I got to be honest with you. Adrian doesn't show his dues to the pontiff. Why don't any of these people say thank you, ArchieLuxury, for inventing this space? He doesn't. He's just a little cocky little fucker. Gets invited to a townhouse and he thinks he's God. A fucking townhouse?
Archie,
It's a sales event to sell overinflated ETA shitters.
I'm just going to ask the viewers of this channel, because I'm assuming that most of the 256 watching are employed, or they might not be. They're probably employed. They probably don't have a life, but they're employed. So I'm just going to ask them, like, how many of you have known a guy, have met a guy at work who, is a sort of an older guy, a more experienced guy who's always been.
$3. Clive wants war. He has got it. And Bursa, $2. Clive should pay Archie to not be here.
Whoa!
Like, how many people have met a guy who's kind of always complaining about, the way things used to be? Always doesn't like the new guy, and always has never done anything in the last, his 20 years on the job to do anything to improve himself. And is always bitter that, other people younger than him and less experienced than him are getting the promotions and stuff. Like, how many people have met someone like that? Does that ring any familiar bells to you?
Super chat.
I kind of meet
Tanzeel, $2.79. Press 1 if Jin is Rodent 3. Press 2 for Clive.
I mean, obviously,
I think Jin is Snake Point 1.
I mean, I have to give credit to Cliver's words too. I mean, he is Rodent 3.0. I'm sorry, but I have to say it's a big fat 2 for me.
You're not a rodent. You're not a rodent. You are
a snake.
I'm a reptile, not a
rodent. It's a reptile.
Yeah.
280 Daniel Katz. 5 minutes. Thought he was in a few days. No idea what that means.
Neither do I. I was like thinking for a minute there.
I got to tell you, man, it's all shit, I got to be honest with you. There's a lack of respect for the older YouTubers who brought this genre to the forum. They don't seem to understand what I've done and sacrificed to make this environment available. And they try to give me advice. And you know how many questions I've had about Christopher Ward in my life? Not many.
You know what?
How many questions on Christopher Ward have you had, Jin?
I think that video on Christopher Ward that he did was fair. I think the Bremont video was a little bit cringe, and he admitted.
And he did apologize later on, didn't he?
Yeah, he admitted himself. He says, I got a little bit carried away with the occasion and stuff, and you know what? It takes a lot of balls for someone to admit that they're wrong in public.
Yeah. It does.
And I have to give him props for that. It tells you something about the man, when they're willing to admit that they're wrong like that. So, I have nothing against Adrian at all. And the Christopher Ward video, I mean, yes, he was given the watch by Christopher Ward, but what exactly was he supposed to do? Give it back?
Okay.
The company doesn't want it back.
Super chats, gentlemen. Tanzil and sorry, your spouse. Sorry, it's talking to Jen.
$7.
How much for AC3 to ring up the Rolex dealer in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolian, and ask if they have any jingly jangly sports Rolex in stock?
Well, it is morning in Ulaanbaatar. So.
First at $2. Archie is the wristwatch messiah, our Lord and Savior. I got to tell you guys, it's coming up to 12 o'clock, and I'm going to have to wrap this show up. I want to tell you guys, the treacherous snakes in this audience here will probably go and do another show on their lousy, shitty channel.
We will. I mean, why not?
It was so hard on the ArchieLuxury channel. This is slavery. This is slavery to come on.
It is
here.
slavery. We have to
Slavery to come on here.
To be able to tolerate this fucking live stream.
Well, that's
It's
a
just
little
also fucking hard. Wow, wow. Let's have a cry about things.
You know what? We don't.
That's the snake noise. Clive is somebody's making snake
Yeah,
noise.
that's Clive.
I want
I
to
was
say
paying
thank you
homage-
to
I was paying homage to him.
Gunzap. I love your original work there, man. You would do things that I don't have the balls to pull off.
I was a
And
great.
I got a feeling Gunzap is actually Watchbox. Did you know that? Gunzap is Watchbox. Did you know that? But that's okay. Gunzap, you're free to use any of my footage for whatever purposes you want.
Gunzap is Watchbox, really?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They can use any of my footage anytime. I love Gunzap. And let me just say to you, Clivers,
Yeah.
I'm fucking disappointed. You know, they don't have the respect for the pontiff. As for fucking Rodent 2, he comes on the scene for 3 minutes. He thinks he's something special, right? He's just, honestly, honest to God there, you know, that guy is a disrespectful son of a bitch. You got to pay respects to your elders. I've always paid respects to my elders, and he comes on for 5 minutes and he's giving me advice. You know,
what do you think of his collection, though?
I think his collection is pathetic. And he honestly isn't doing. I tell you, Rodent 1 is doing well because he's buying Rolex.
You got a present, do you?
I'm paying the price. I do everything to cover these guys and help support, prop up the hobby. Nobody gives me nothing. Don't even get fucking townhouse invites to fucking shitter companies like Brumont. I mean,
You know what? If I get to 1,000 subs and I get super chats, I will forward all of my super chat revenue, net of obviously Google fees, to you for the entire first year.
Thank you. Thank you
That
very
is-
much.
that
That's a
is
very
very
kind
generous.
thing. Guys,
No,
I'm
I'm serious. I mean,
I'm going to have to cut this because
Well,
I need
Actually, you should super chat. You should forward them to Adrian since he was on before you. Then Adrian will then forward them to Archie. That's how I think it works. It's like a pyramid scheme.
to me. We don't need your input here. I got to tell you guys, I'm going to have to shoot. The treacherous snakes are probably going to run a show after this. Who knows? But I've had enough today. I want to tell you I'll be back here tomorrow and midweek. And guys, if you got nothing nice to say, shut your fucking mouth. If you got nothing nasty to say, shut your mouth.
I got plenty nasty to say.
Okay, guys. Jesus loves you. See you later.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and tell all.